So for today's video, it's going to be a short, simple, sweet video. Today I'm going to be showing off you guys my collection of what I've collected over the years so far, what I have as of right now, and soon I plan on expanding this collection, but I wanted to start off and be honest with you guys. I don't really have a lot. I don't really have a lot in my collection so far. The majority of my collection is going to be Funko Pops that you'll see in this video. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy the video. Alright guys, so starting with my Funko Pop collections first off the bat, one of the first sets I wanted to review and show you guys that I had in my collection was my first ever PX Previews exclusive Batman Red Death. So this one's number 283 out of the set for the 80 years of Batman collector set of Funko Pops. I know the packaging's very damaged right now because in my move from Maine back to Pennsylvania, it got pretty damaged within travel. So yeah, it was a pity, but it's still in great condition, and it's one of my favorite pieces out of my set, just because of the pristine colors, just the whole detail of it. It's just amazing. And Red Death was one of my favorite from the Batman Who Laughs storyline, and when the Flash and Batman both fused together, creating this guy, it's one of my favorite speedsters. So here's the first one out of the Batman set. He's one of my first PX exclusives I ever got when I started deciding to collect Funko Pops, and he's one of my first pieces, so he's pretty special to me. Alright guys, next up in the set we have number 313, which is my Merciless. This one's a Funko Pop that I think I got. It's exactly right there on the thing. I got it at Hot Topic. It was a Hot Topic exclusive. I actually wasn't really looking for this one. I was in there a couple times and never saw it, and kind of gave up on it for some time. And I took some time off from hunting to focus more on my statue collection. And yeah, I went in there one day for a statue and stumbled upon it. And I thought, well, there we go. It's the next number in the set. It'll be perfect for what I wanted. And it was so good next to the Red Death that I just couldn't pass it up. That whole yin yang just looks amazing. So if you don't know, Merciless is the evil version of Batman, where Batman fused with Ares, which was a Wonder Woman villain, the God of War, and yeah, came out to be this bad looking dude. So another one of my favorites, and one of my second exclusive I ever picked up, and another one in my Batman line that I have. Next up, you knew I had to get it. You knew it was coming. It'd have to be number 314, and it's Batman 97 from the 97 movie. This one's pretty cool. I really love the detail on it, the metallic look, and the Batsuit from that movie was always pretty iconic. It's an iconic piece to have in your collection because out of all the 80 years of Batman, 97, the year I was born, and it's a pretty cool piece to have in my set. So, that being said, I think I picked up this guy along with picking up my Hot Topics exclusive Merciless. I think I picked them up on the same day, and I didn't get him at Hot Topic. I got him at a comic book shop that was in the mall at the time where I was at, and yeah, that's how I got him, and he's a really cool piece to have, and he shines just as bright next to the other Batman sets. And the last one on my Batman collection, here we have Batman Murder Machine. So, after I started collecting a lot of the evil Batman line from the the Batman Who Laughs line, I knew I had to pick him up. So I went searching and searching all over the mall for him, and wound up picking him up. And so, as of right now, out of the line, I know I get the Deep, I think it is. There was a Green Lantern one, and I got the Speedster one already. So Murder Machine is basically one that was like an AI machine that Alfred turned, I think it is Alfred, or Alfred turned Bruce into after he was murdered by Bane, into like this program AI, which just started eradicating and just killing people, even the Justice League and everybody else. So it's one of the highest numbers in my set at 360. So there's a couple other ones I'm missing, but I do look forward to complete the set soon and show you guys the progress on that Batman set. So with that being said, that's all the Batmans I have right now. And next we're gonna move on to my next favorite line that I just started. It's the current line I started, and I want to finish it, which will be the Marvel. Alright guys, so now we have the Marvel Zombies line. So the first ones I picked up were these two. These are only two I have on my collection so far from the Marvel Zombie lines, which would be Wolverine and the Silver Surfer. Reasons I picked these up is because when I was in middle school, one of my favorite Marvel comic lines was the Marvel Zombie lines, and oh my god, it's just so brutal, and like the stuff that goes down in there. Look at the way you can see the animanium in his chest and his jaw and everything. Just the detailing and the sculpting is just so good. It's one of my favorite pieces, and I plan on finishing it with getting the Magneto. I think there's a Hulk also, and there's a couple other ones I gotta pick up from Walmart soon, which I'm definitely gonna show you a video of me going on a hunt to pick those up. So next up we have the Silver Surfer. With this guy, my favorite thing about it is just look at that. The way he's just holding his own head, the body is all severed. You can see the bones and everything. It's a Hot Topic exclusive too. So I picked them up both at Hot Topic the same day, and just look at that, like, damn. Yeah. So eventually I plan on finishing up the Marvel Zombies line, and it's gonna be amazing, and I'll definitely show you guys once I got the space, and definitely gonna pick them up. So yeah, that's my Marvel Zombies line. So next we're moving on to my X-Men line. So here's my X-Men line so far. These two I didn't pick up at the same time, but there are only two X-Men characters I have besides the zombie Wolverine. But it's not a part of the same set. Neither are these two. This is part of the classic X-Men set. It's a Hot Topic exclusive, Rogue. This one I picked up actually at the same time that I picked up those Marvel Zombies. And this one is actually my most recent pickup. It's the only pickup I've done since I moved to Minnesota. And it's my first flock. I never had a flock before in my collection. And so I had to get it. Once I saw it, I was like, I have to add a flock. I don't have a flock. I always wanted one. And it's Beast. And it's primarily Beast from the X-Men 3 movie, I believe. Yeah, so those are my two X-Men ones, and only ones in my collection. I do plan on expanding my X-Men collection. Also including some statues and stuff. I want to get into the statues later in this video. But yeah, those are my only Marvel Funkos in my collection. Now we're gonna move on to my video games. So next up we have from the Avengers video game, Thor. So at the FYE, no, I think it was Barnes & Noble's by my old place within the mall. The only one they had from the Avengers game was Thor. And it's just something about the character. I love the short hair and the beard. Just the outfit looked great, so I really wanted to add it to my collection. Thor's one of my favorite characters. Per se, if this is my favorite Thor pop, I wouldn't go as far as to say that, but I thought it was good to at least have a Thor in my collection. And eventually, I'll finish the Avengers game line. I think it would be a cool ad just to at least have it, another universe like that, for my Funko Pop collection. But other than that, yeah, there's not really much I can say on that. So let's move on to my other only single pop, which will be my anime line. Alright, so another exclusive I got was only at GameStop exclusive. It came within a ramen bowl package, I think. And I'll insert the footage over this of what it came in because it was pretty unique and pretty cool. It also came with like a Naruto pin or something like that. And like a keychain. But yeah, it's a Kakashi lightning blade. Just look at the detail in that thing. I love how it has like the energy right there, all the chakra building up to make the lightning blade. Love the Sharingan. And overall, it's an amazing piece. And I always really wanted to add it to my collection, and I always try to pick up any exclusive that I can. So when I saw somebody review it, I knew I had to have it for my set. So it was one of my favorite pieces to pick up. So yeah, with that being said, we'll move on to my final line, which I have to complete, which is my Venomized and Carnage line of Funko Pop figures. Alright, so these guys are really important to me because the Venomized Punisher was the last Funko Pop, the very last Funko Pop I picked up before I moved back to Pennsylvania for Maine. It was my last time going there. I went out with a couple of my friends as a going away thing, and I picked this guy up. I knew I had to have it because I just finished The Punisher on Netflix, and I had to get it. Just look how cool it is. And my goal is to have this displayed on my shelving alongside Agent Venom, because this just looks so cool. And then next to him, I got all three of these at the same time. So right next to him is Venomized Miles Morales. Miles Morales is like one of my all-time favorite Spider-Man versions, and he's just my top three. I would say it would have to be number one would have to be Scarlet Spider, but it would be Kane Parker. Then it would be the original Scarlet Spider, and then Miles Morales. So having like this Venomized version of him just looks so cool. Look at the claws and just the demonic evil grin. It's just amazing. But the creme de la creme, my favorite piece out of all of my Funko Pop collection so far, will have to be this Funko Pop exclusive 2020 Fall Convention Limited Edition Red Goblin. Just look at that thing. The colors are just amazing. The way it just pops, the way the glider looks, how it's all just, ooh, it's just amazing. Yeah, just so evil looking. There's a side view of it. It's just awesome altogether. But yeah, guys, that wraps up my Funkos. Let's move on to my statues. Alright guys, moving on. It's time to show you guys my statues. So coming up first in my statue set would have to be these two Dragon Ball Z statues. I picked these up both at the same time. This is when I really wanted to start getting into like the statues and build my collection up. I got a display shelf and everything. And these two pieces I had to bring with me when I moved. And just look at the detailing and the sculpting here. This is Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Dragon Ball GT. Just look at the detailing in the face. All the sculpt work within the abs and chest. Just overall great detailing. The way the cape crinkles and cresses. Overall the coloring and shading is just amazing. Moving that one aside, next up we have Super Saiyan God Goku. Super Saiyan God Blue Goku. Floating there, doing the Kamehameha stance. This is actually a dual statue stand that I haven't got him yet, but I do plan to. This is from, I believe it's the Dragon Ball Broly movie with both, you're supposed to display both Goku and next up would have to be my premium, my creme de la creme of statues, where I spent a pretty penny on this guy. Would have to be my cosmic Ghost Rider. Look at the detailing on this sculpture, from the head to the weapons to the armor. Just magnificent piece for my set. It's one of my coolest and the only Marvel statue that I ever picked up, sadly. But that's gonna change because he's been pretty lonely. So eventually soon I'm gonna add some more Marvel exclusive statues to my set and to my collection. And you guys are gonna see it. I'm gonna go hunting for these guys. And you're gonna be with me every step of the way to build this collection out. Overall, one of my favorite things is that he has a cool feature too. And I'll show you here in a second. And there it is. As you can see, he comes with a light up feature. Look at all the detailing in that skull. With the flame skull with the dome and the cosmic body that shines throughout the solid armor pieces and the accent base with the molten lava. Just amazing in every way possible. So this piece also comes with a chain that goes around him, the signature Ghost Rider chain. And the cool thing about this Ghost Rider is that, if you guys didn't know, Cosmic Ghost Rider is not Johnny Blaze like you would think it is. It's actually the Punisher, Frank Castle, in a dystopian future where Thanos actually defeated everybody. So yeah, it was an interesting run. You guys should read the comics, the Cosmic Ghost Rider line, and it's a really cool read. So that about wraps up today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed seeing my collection today and seeing what I have and all my statues and my Funko Pops, going over my lines, what I got first, how much they mean to me. And yeah, we'll be growing this collection. Me and you together will go on this journey to add to this collection, to review more figures, to review more statues. And some of the ideas I have for my first video will be some NECA figures. I really want to add some NECA figures, some horror characters, some movie villains, and overall a lot more variety. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and you have a good day. Peace.